So, I'm gonna be working on my Ladybug cosplay. I already made the mask, but I'm gonna make the little yo-yo slash compact mirror thing. I was gonna use an actual yo-yo and then like work with it, but I figured I had leftover stuff that I made the mask out of, so I figured I'd try and make that stuff. It's called Instamorph, and you can pretty much make anything out of it, any plastic thing. So yeah. Okay, so I found this thing. I found this. It's a clock you can put on your shower. And for the Ladybug yo-yo thing, I liked how it was flat and then it started to curve here and then it's flat here. So I'm just going to shape it according to this. It's a little bigger than what I wanted because I wanted it about the size of my hand. So it's kind of there. Okay, so I just put the pellets in the water. Again, I'm using this Instamorph thing. And they look like little pellets, little baby pellets. So you're supposed to put them in, wait until they turn clear, and then you start molding them and shaping them. I have this part now, and it's like the top. It's kind of big, but I'm pretty much using this circle in here. You can see the indentation kind of on where it starts, so I'm just gonna cut around that. And this is the top piece. I might make it thicker, I'm not entirely sure yet, but it opens up like this, so I'm gonna have the top piece like that, and I'm gonna cut it. So now looking at the photo I have here, I think I'm gonna use this as the bottom because it's kind of it's flat rather than curved because I cut the edges. So I think I'm gonna smooth this out and make this like the outside bottom. This will be the inside, and then there's this crease in here. If you can see it, there's a crease, and I think that's where I'm gonna put the mirror and stuff. So I'm just gonna start folding it up and getting that curve. So yeah. So I reheated up with a lighter so I didn't have to throw it back in the pot because it just sometimes like when you pick it up with the tongs, it stretches out because it's so hot and it's pliable. So I just decided to just heat this part up. You can see because it's clear, that means it's pliable. If it's starting to turn white, that means it's getting cold and it's taking its shape. So I just took it in my hand and I cuffed it like that, and then I just started pressing down where that second circle is, and I started pressing it so then it could curl up, and it's curled up now. It's not perfect, but I mean, this is the first round of of making this. So I cut it around too, so it's about the same shape, about the same size, and you can rest it on the hand. You can see that it's starting to curve up. So then I'm gonna cut another piece, and I'm gonna attach it all the way around here. Or I might just leave it like this. I don't know. I might just make these thicker, like maybe like that much. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So I took a little strip, like a rectangle little strip, and I put it on here. All you have to do is just melt it with the lighter or put it in the water, and melt it too. And then I'm gonna cut it super thin so it has that edge. And then I'm gonna shape it as needed because it needs to curve. So yeah. So I just finished one, like a fourth. I took a piece like this and I kept stretching it until it was not super thin but not super thick, and then it pretty much was like this, and then I adhesed to here using a lighter and just melting the sides and then pushing them in, and then I cut it so then I have a second piece, and then I just start folding it down because I'm creating this section in the compact where the mirror goes in. So it's hollow in here, but then you get this thing in here. I don't know, I might like seal it with something inside. So I finished the base of it. I burned it a few times, so don't mind the burn marks. But we started off with this
this circle shape. And then I pushed it in while I was molding it like this, so then it would start curving. So you see the curve right there. Sure. You see the curve, well, you see it curve, see it's sticking out like that, and that's what I wanted. Before it was just like flat. And then I made an indentation here so you could see the rim here, and you can see this the outer rim over here. And then what I did is I took pieces, I flattened out little pieces of rectangle, and I adhesed on there with a lighter. I just took my lighter and I got the edges warm, and then I pressed against it, and then everything kind of stuck together. That's the cool thing about Instamorph. If I can get this to... There you go. So I have it, you see on the edges right here. Some of it is better than others. Like, obviously I rushed this part, but like you can't even tell that it was on there. And yeah, I have to redo this here. So you pretty much just heat it up and then kind of like, you know, do that. So I have it all around. So yeah, so I have it like a little compact mirror. I might sand it, but because it's plastic, all you have to do is just heat it up and mold it. But because it's plastic, it's hard, because when you heat it up, it gets all like loose and it's hard to keep its shape. So, but yeah, that's what I had, and it fits on my hand perfectly fine. So I might add a mirror in here with like LEDs. So